everybody, welcome back to Glam-me-up. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial and a small review on the Maybelline EyeStudio Color Explosion palettes. And this is in Forest Fury, and it's really pretty emerald green colors. It's got lime green, kind of a bluish green color, some shimmery whites and everything. It's really pretty, and I just saw the display of these at CVS and I had to pick them up because they were so cute. I think this was around $10, so it's kind of expensive for a drugstore one, but it works really well, and I love the pigmentation of these. So this is what the look looks like. It's probably hard to tell in this lighting, but I will have pictures like in natural lighting so you guys can see. But I also show you guys cheek and lip color that goes along with this. If you guys want to see the original picture from the model where I used the inspiration from this, that was on the ad when I saw this. That's why I got the green one, because of course when the model is showing the color you always want to get it because it looks so pretty, but I didn't have a lot of green eyeshadows, so that's also why I got it. But I will have the picture on my blog compared side by side with mine. And this is just inspired, so it's not going to be exact, of course. And I also show you guys how you can do it more of a wearable look out of this look. Because obviously you're not going to wear this, you know, on an everyday basis because it's got this really dramatic wing out the side. But I would wear this to a party or at night or something like that. It's just really perfect for that, and it's very pretty and dramatic. And I love doing dramatic looks. They're so fun. But I also like to show you guys some ways that you can make it more wearable. So there's also going to be some of that in this too. But these are amazing quality eyeshadows. They're so pigmented and shimmery. And I will put a swatch picture here of the swatches of these so you guys can see really how pigmented they are. Just like the other EyeStudio palettes, they're very kind of silky in texture, so when you apply them they blend very easily. They don't require a lot of blending, and you guys will see that in the tutorial. But they're just so pigmented. I'm very amazed at how pigmented these are, and it's not that expensive at all. And they have a very wide range of colors. They've got some neutral ones of these, and they have the bright colors like the green one. So these are really great eyeshadow palettes. So if you guys want to get some affordable, really pigmented eyeshadows, then I would check these out. I will put the link below where you can buy these a bit cheaper on Amazon, and I will have it also linked to my blog. But make sure you check out my blog for a full list of products and instructions and everything. And I'll also have more pictures on there. So definitely check out that blog post that will be linked with this. And also I will have links to all of the posts and videos that I mention as well throughout the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and let's go ahead and get into it. So this is what the palette looks like. And sorry it's zoomed in because I've got it zoomed in so you can see up close to my eye. But this is the palette up close, and these are what the colors look like. So if you want to see the original image of this, then definitely check out my blog. I can't post it here on YouTube, but I will post a link below for the corresponding post that goes with this, that way you can see the picture side by side with mine. But I've got it here. I'm just going to be looking at it to reference it. So the first thing I'm going to be doing, like always, is applying Urban Decay's Primer Potion. It would work really well to use like a white primer or something with this, but I really want to show you guys the true color payoff and pigmentation of these eyeshadows. So I think it would be kind of cheating like if I use like my NYX white eyeshadow base. So I'm just going to use the clear one. I'm going to start off with the Sigma SS239. That's the old numbering, but it's just a flat shader brush. And then from the palette, I'm just going to take this green color right here. And there's not a lot of fallout with these, surprisingly. There's a little bit of glitter fallout, but that's about it. So I'm taking about this much, and I'm just going to apply this to like the ball of my eye, but kind of closer towards the inner part. These blend very nicely. It hardly takes any blending for these. And I'm going to take it in a little bit closer since it does look like it is, you know, closer in the picture. So now I'm going to take this darker, kind of bluish green color right here. I'm going to just put a little bit on my brush. I'm going to put this on the outer part. Just kind of blend them together like that. You can flip your brush over to the clean side and just kind of blend it back and forth. And as you can see, it doesn't take much of these shadows. So I'm going to flip it over and just blend them back and forth. So there's a nice gradient in between. Okay, now I'm just going to take a fluffy blending brush like the Sigma SS224, and I'm just going to blend out these harsh edges right here. Okay, now I'm going to take this large white fluffy brush. This is a tapered blending, the E35, and this is a new brush, that's why it's got the new numbering. And I'm just going to take this beige shimmery color right here. It's kind of like a yellowish. Tap off the excess, and then I'm going to put this all over my brow bone. Now, if you wanted this look to be more wearable, then I would just leave it as this with just using those 3 colors because it's still wearable. I would still wear this in the daytime, and then I would just kind of add some black liner and mascara and leave it at that. Maybe even add a little bit of the green down here on this inner part, and that could be a wearable look for this. But I want to show you guys the, comparison against the model's image for this palette, so I want to do the complete dramatic look for this. So just stay tuned if you want to keep seeing the rest of the dramatic look, but this is the wearable look that can go with it. Just add, the black liquid liner, black eyeliner underneath, and mascara, and then that'll be it. Now I'm going to take this pointed blending brush, and this is a small taper blending, and this is the E45, and I'm going to be taking that teal color again. And I'm just going to draw the big wing that goes out with this shadow. The model's picture shows a really long one that goes like all the way out to here, but I'm just going to take it about to my eyebrow because I think that's all that's necessary. And just kind of start from your crease like this and draw it up to where your eyebrow ends, and then connect this part up to where your eyebrow ends right there, and just blend it out. And then just blend it down into your crease like that. So I'm going to do this eye. Start from the crease and pull it out. Start from the outer corner and pull it out, and then go in the crease with it and pull it out to meet it. Make sure you fill it in right there on that outer V. Now I'm going to blend the edges a little bit with the tapered blending brush just because I don't want the edges to be too harsh, but you don't want to just go in and blend the whole thing because then it can just be a shadowy mess. So you just want to blend right there on the edges, just a tiny bit, just so it's not a harsh line. And that way it fades into the beige. But I'm not, going to blend the entire thing. And I'm going to take a little bit more and go into the crease on this side. If you wanted to make this a harsh line, you could put your finger right here as you're doing the eyeshadow, or you could put a piece of tape, but the model's is kind of like a softened dramatic wing. It's not like the harsh one. Then I'm going to take this Sigma SS 275 brush, and it's just an angled fluffy brush, and no one really uses these brushes that much, but I think that they work really well for the crease work because you can kind of just angle it right there and just feather it in. So I really like using these brushes even though you don't see them used that much. So I'm going to be taking the darker green right here, just a little bit of it, and then I'm going to be putting this on the very outer part right here, kind of making like a harsh line, and then putting that right into the crease right there in the hollow of my eye to make that outer V shape. So it's going to kind of fade from the really dark to the lighter one as it goes out, and you can kind of flick it out a little bit, but then make sure you get it good right here in this outer V area. And this is going to really make your eyes look wide. Of course, this is very dramatic, just to wear for every day, but this is a very fun look that you could wear out or for an event like a party or something. And you can always tone it down by not doing the wing out and just, adding this to the crease, and that would look really good. So I'm going to do this eye, so I'm taking it from the outer part of the eye and flicking it out. And I'm going to take a little bit more and go here into the crease. Okay, and then I'm going to blend the edges with this brush again, just the very edge of it, not the whole thing. Then I'm going to blend a little bit here in the crease just so it fades nicely. Then using that same dark green color, I'm going to take a pencil brush, and this is a SS219, and I'm going to go in just and line the upper lash line with this, and I'm just going to kind of press it into my lashes because it looks like the model's got like that dark green line right here. If I had a dark green gel eyeliner, I would definitely use this for that and just smudge it out, but I don't. So I'm just going to use the eyeshadow, which always works if you don't have an eyeliner color. And actually, since it is really precise, I think I'm going to take a different brush that I have to do this part. It's this one. These are from Walmart. I've shown these before. I'm not sure on the brand of these, but they're double-sided, and I use this one for highlight a lot. But it's got this pointed pencil brush, and it's very precise and dense, so I'm going to be using that instead because I feel like it makes like a harsher line. It makes it look more like eyeliner. And a neat way to use any eyeshadow as an eyeliner is wet like an angled brush and then go in with it with the eyeshadow, and it can make it into a liner. So I'm just lightly pulling on my eye and then just, you know, rubbing it into the lash line like that. And it's alright if it's kind of thick. So as I was doing that, the lime green really got taken away, so I'm going to take more of the lime green and just pat that right there into the center. Well, the inner center, so. And I'm just going to kind of touch up the wing a little bit. It's always good to just get your colors down and then go back in and touch up whatever you need to. Like, it looks like there needs to be more of the dark green in the crease, so I'm going to take that angle brush again and then just go right here like that. Take a little bit more over here and make kind of that defined line. And then blend it back into the crease like this. Sorry if the lighting has changed a little bit. I had to adjust the blinds and everything because the sun was starting to set, so if it looks a little bit different, then that's why, but hopefully you guys can still see the colors pretty good. Okay, so then I'm just going to take that white blending brush again and go in with that light yellow beige color, and I'm going to go back over this highlight just to make it more dramatic. So then I'm just going to touch up the wing again. I'm going to take that tealish color, and I'm just going to kind of flick it out again. Take this angled brush, and I'm going to take that lime green color, and I'm just going to go right here with that. Okay, and then using the same brush, I'm going to take this dark green color, and then I'm going to put this in the outer corner. I'm going to connect it up here to this wing. I'm going to mix a little bit of the teal right here and put that right there. Let's take the dark green, put it right there in the outer corner and connect it up. That. And then take a little bit of the teal and put it right there on the edge. And then I'm just going to take a blending brush and just kind of blend that edge out a little bit again. Okay, now I'm going to be taking this really pretty shimmery white color. It has an iridescence to it. It's almost got like multicolored glitter or shimmer in it. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but it's so pretty. It's a very unique color. And this is kind of sheer, like it doesn't come up that beige color, but it comes up more with the glitter. So this is a very nice color to go like over top of an eyeshadow, or if you wanted to just apply like a little shimmer to your brow bone or something, then that would be great, but it's not going to come up like a beige color. It's going to just pretty much show up with the glitter. So in the picture, it looks like the model put this underneath of this wing. I'm not sure how far in she went with it, but it does go into the inner corner, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I can't see the lower lash line, but it looks a little bit like there's some green right here too. So the first thing I'm just going to do before I do that is I'm going to be taking this color on this kind of brush. It is a SS252 and it's a flat shader brush, and this is good for picking up cream products or really shimmery ones. I like to use them in like glittery shimmery ones because it really picks it up nicely and packs it on. So as you can probably see on my brush, it's kind of like, it's a little bit chunky and it's not really like a fine white. It's a little chunky, but that's okay. It's just nice if you want to add something over it. Oh, and before we're going to do that, let's get the fallout off. I'm just taking my kabuki brush and I'm brushing it off because you don't want this to get in that. Okay, so I'm going to start right here on my outer corner and then just draw this upward like this. And you can probably see the glitter flying around because this is pretty glittery. And I'm going to connect it down and bring it right here. And then I'm going to take more of it and put it right here in the inner corner. And kind of do it lightly right here. And do it very dramatic and thick right here in this outer part and lining underneath of that. And then also put it right here in this hollow right there. And I'm going to mix it a little bit with this yellow or beige. I'm going to put that right there. And you can even take a little bit and put it right under the arch of your brow. So you can really see this when the light hits it. So the only part that I want to blend a little bit is right in here because I don't want it to be like a harsh line on my nose or anything. And blend it a little bit right there. Alright, now I'm going to remove the excess glitter from my cheekbone. Okay, now the center of the lid on the model looks very glittery, so I'm going to take that shimmery white color up here, and I'm just going to pack a little bit of it right there on the center of my lid just to really make it look round and sparkly. Alright, so that is it for the eyeshadow. It's not exact, but it's pretty close to the picture that I have. Make sure you look at the picture on my blog. It'll be linked below, but I'm hoping that the lighting can pick this up, how glittery it is. I am going to be having pictures and stuff, so now I'm going to go ahead and apply my liner. So I'm going to be using a gel liner, and this is a Maybelline EyeStudio one, and this is in Blackest Black. I don't mean to use all Maybelline products, but I really love their eye products. And I'm just going to be taking my Sonia Kashuk bent eyeliner brush, and this is a very skinny eyeliner brush, and it's bent so you can get in there easily. And then I'm going to take a little bit of my black liner, and we're going to make a very thin line really close to our lash line because you don't see much of a black eyeliner on the model, just a little bit on the outer corner. So I'm going to do it pretty thick right here on the outer corner. Not thick, but you know, to where you can actually see it. And then I'm going to just take whatever's left over and go into the inner part. And keep it really close to the lash line. You could use a liquid liner for this, but I feel like the look is pretty soft. And you don't really see much of a black eyeliner, like a complete winged out eyeliner on this model. It's just kind of like a soft black liner, so that's why I'm using the gel instead. You could even use a pencil. But gel just applies really nicely. And then I'm going to kind of flick it out a little bit right here. So that's all for liner that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to go a little bit back over this eye because I feel like this eye is not as black. The picture doesn't show the lower lash line, but I'm just going to line, I probably will line my waterline just because it looks kind of funny having all the screen and then having the skin showing. And I'm also going to be lining my tight line just on the outer part where you can actually see the skin. And then I don't like the look of just having eyeliner on the waterline, so I'm going to go ahead and apply it to the lower lash line as well. Okay, I think that looks much better. And as you guys have probably seen in a previous beauty tip of the week where I said on how whenever you use like a cream eyeliner or gel eyeliner to always set it with a black eyeshadow or whatever color eyeliner that you're using. So I'm just going to be taking MAC Carbon, and I like to use an eyeliner brush for this, just an angled one. And then just dip a little bit in the powder, tap it off so you don't have fallout getting in your eye, and then just lightly press it onto your waterline. You don't want to directly put on your waterline, but kind of just press it in between your lashes and it will get onto your waterline because if you get too close to it, it is going to get in your eye. And as you can see, it already has gotten in my eye a little bit, but it never really hurts it. And then the problem area for me is right here in the corner. It tends to smudge, so make sure you get that good. And then I'm also going to just press it into my upper lash line because this is the part where my eyelash curler always rubs off. So I always get that as well, and I don't get that problem when I set it with an eyeshadow. I also like to put this right here on the inner corner because I tend to smudge that a lot too. Now I'm going to be taking my eyelash curler. This is a Shu Uemura, I don't know how to say that, eyelash curler. This is my all-time favorite, and I always clean it off before I use it because it always has like mascara or eyeshadow on it. So I mean, it always has like eyeliner on it and stuff. So now I'm just going to curl my lashes. Okay, now I'm going to just be applying my L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes Mascara in Blackest Black, and this is my all-time favorite mascara. I have a review on that. I will be posting the link to that on my blog. So as you can see, I kind of got a little bit of mascara down here in the inner corner. If you guys want to see how to get that off, then I will link below the beauty tip of the week that I did on how to remove like a mascara smudge or an eyeliner smudge without messing up your whole eyeshadow, because obviously I'm not going to want to touch up this entire eyeshadow look that I just did. So if you want to see how to do that, then I will link that below. Okay, so I just applied my mascara, and I would be applying false eyelashes. These are my favorite, the Andrea Mod Lash ones. These are just really cute eyelashes. They are pretty wearable too, but I would be using these, but they're really hard to get off, and they always pull out my eyelashes. I have not found any good way to get these off, so I really just don't want to fool with it, but this look would look really pretty with false eyelashes like this that are just still pretty natural, but they're just really long and thick, and these look exactly like the model's fake eyelashes that she has on, and she's definitely got on some fake eyelashes. So I just applied some extra mascara, and I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit more on, just to get that same dramatic effect. And it always makes them look more thick too if you go behind the lashes and pull up. And then always go back underneath too so they don't look droopy. And then just kind of dot it on the tips to make them look longer. Okay, so I think that'll do it fine without false eyelashes, but if I had the patience to get them off, I would apply them, but I don't today, so. But it would look really pretty with those. So this is the finished eye look. I'm gonna apply a little bit of blush just to show you guys. This one right here has been my favorite lately, and this is a Hard Candy Fox in a Box, and this one is in Spicy and Sweet. And it's just really pretty, like pink, bronze, and orange coral colors. It's perfect for summer. And this blush is really easy to apply. You can just blend them all together and put them right on your cheek. And it's not too pigmented, so you don't have to worry about applying too much blush. So I just kind of put this right here on my cheekbones. Really simple. And it's not too much, but I think, you know, you don't want to have a completely bare face with dramatic eyes. You want to have a little bit going on. That way, you know, it's not so much focus on the eyes, but you're still keeping it pretty neutral. And then just buff it out with a kabuki brush. The model's face is really white and you don't really see much color at all on there, but I still want to add a little bit of color to my face, so that's what I'm using. And I want to do a look for less on these, comparing them to the Benefit Box powders. But I'm not really sure about it because I don't want to buy a Benefit Box powder, because if I already have this and they're so similar that I've heard, I don't have to buy one just for a review. But let me know if you guys would still want to see a review on this and kind of showing you that they are similar to the Benefit ones, even though I don't have a Benefit one to show you guys. Or if you think that I should buy the Benefit one, that way I can really compare them, then I can do that too. So for lips, it looks like the model is wearing kind of like a beigey nude, kind of brownish pink color. I don't really know how to describe it. I don't have like a brownish pink, but I am going to be using this Revlon Matte and Pink Pout. And it's just like a matte pink color. It's really pretty. And if you wanted to make it more brown, you could just apply like a brown mauve color. Then I'm just going to go over with this really sparkly pink lip gloss, and this is a Maybelline Shine Sensational, that's really hard to say, tube lip gloss, and this is in Treat Me Sweet. And so I'm just going to apply this over top the lipstick. She's got a really glossy, shiny lip, and since this is glittery, that's what I'm going to do. Excuse my dry skin on my lips, but it's just really shiny, shimmery, light pink. So this is the finished look. I'm going to post some pictures at the end so you guys can see, and I'm really loving this. This reminds me of like a Tinkerbell Halloween look. If you were going to be Tinkerbell for Halloween, this would be a perfect look for that or something. I know it's not anytime near Halloween, but it's just really pretty, and it reminds me of a Tinkerbell Halloween look. But I just really love these emerald green colors and the lime green and everything, and just the glitter and everything, and the shiny lips. So that is it for the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it wasn't too much for you, and leave your comments below if you like these, or if you have tried out these eyeshadow palettes before, if you like this look, or leave me a video response if you have a review on these, or if you do a look using these eyeshadows. I really love them. They're really great pigmentation, and they're just great eyeshadows for only like 10 bucks or something like that. So let me know if you guys try these out, and leave your video responses, and leave any requests in the comments below as always. And don't forget to comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye everybody.